Hello sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the US, and I'm coming to you from a very messy station, but I'm not sure you'll ever see the video of what I did beforehand because it was a absolutely dismal failure. So let's try for something that works a little better than that. I was trying to do a drizzle, swipe, rec, spin. I always have to stop and think which order it goes in, and it just didn't work. I think it's a little too cold. I think there's several different issues. Either way, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and layer. This is just a little 8x10 canvas. I'm doing kind of an art experiment today, something I've not tried before. So I wanted to do something on a little canvas, and then if this works out, I would love to do it on a bigger one. But let's start small, right? I was gonna say, I know I have a palette knife somewhere that I can spread this with. So I'm just layering. The base coat is just titanium white plus Floetrol. All my paints that I'm using today are going to be mixed with Floetrol. Sometimes, occasionally, they'll have a little water added to get them to the right consistency, but I really try to avoid that whenever possible. So I hope you all are doing well, staying safe. I think I've said this the last several videos, staying warm. It is chilly. But it's not as cold as the winters we typically have, so that's kind of nice. We're in the 20s and 30s. We're not seeing negative degrees. We're not seeing days where the high is in the teens, so I'll take it. But I am definitely looking forward to spring. All right, these are continuing in my water lily colors. I just can't get enough of those. I'm gonna pop some air bubbles. That paint was not recently mixed, but there are a lot of air bubbles in it. I'm just going to try to make sure my edges have at least starting coat of paint on them. I'm sure we will add to it as we go. I have my canvas on a spinner. I'm hoping to do some spinning in a little bit here. But it also makes it a little bit easier to work because I can see all four edges of my painting, so I kind of like that. That does help. Sorry, I could have done this beforehand. Hope you guys aren't too bored. If you are one of my new subscribers or one of my faithful subscribers, thank you guys so much. You mean the world to me. If you've not yet subscribed, take a look at this video. If it's something you like, I'd love to have you subscribe as well. I do have a goal in mind that I'd like to hit before I hit my 1-year anniversary, which will be in March. It's a big one, so I'm not going to share the number yet because I'm chicken. So I try to make sure that all of my edges on my paintings are nicely finished. This allows my canvases to be hung with or without a frame. Then my customer gets to decide, and they're not stuck one way or the other. I kind of like the look of a painting on a wall without any kind of frame, but that's just me. All right, let's hop in. I'm going to start with my light violet. So this is just violet plus white. And I saw this done, and I've watched probably 10 videos since then, and I don't really remember what she did or what her name was. I'll try to see if I can find it and link it in the description box. So I may just be doing this completely wrong, but we'll try it and see what we are able to come up with. All right, so that's lavender, violet plus white. This is cerulean blue, which I haven't necessarily done much of this color before, but we're gonna do it now. Cerulean blue plus white, just to lighten things up. And then I think we'll do my favorite green, Liquitex Basics Lime Green. It's just luscious and bright and wonderful. I feel like it's a very spring color. And then I'm going to add some just straight violet, which is very dark, so I'm not wanting it to take over. Just a little bit here and there will work. And then our rouge. Yeah, I'm going to start on this end because I feel like wherever I start ends up with more color than the rest. All right. And I thought I had my straw handy and I don't. So I'm gonna clean up that little bit of purple right there and I'll be right back. All right, so I have my Old Faithful silicone straw. It makes it easy because it's flexible and it's a little bit bigger than a typical straw, I think. So I'm gonna try to blow this out kind of like a Dutch pour, but not really, more like an air swipe, I guess is what I would call this. And then we will move on to swiping with colors. So here's hoping that turns out just absolutely lovely. Okay. Whew, a little lightheaded after all that. So I think, I honestly don't remember what order this gal that I watched did this, but I'm just gonna go with whatever I feel. So I'm gonna spin it next, and then I'm going to swipe with color. Oh, I kind of like that. All right, so I have a little palette knife, and I've never done this before, guys, so this could be a complete failure, but here's hoping it's not. So this is Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold with white. So it's like a little bit of a light gold, and then it's got silicone in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my knife, and then just wherever I wanna add some cells, I'm just going to lightly swipe over. Actually, I feel like that almost needs more silicone, but for right now, I'm not loving this, guys. I'm gonna have to watch my video again because what she did was so stunningly beautiful. And mine is just not. It's not terrible though. I think it's salvageable. It's not what I had in my mind, which if you guys have watched very many of my videos, you know that happens to me all the time. Okay, so I feel like the gold here kind of took over, so I'm just gonna try to, oh, maybe not. Okay, I think that's a little better. So it's more playing with your composition, which I'm not always the best at. I'm so tentative about adjusting what's there. So I think this is a good exercise for me because it teaches me to kind of let go a little and have a little fun and not worry about every little detail. Just trying to go back through and make that just a little more subtle. All right, guys, this one's gonna be fairly quick, I think. Well, I guess I don't really know how long it's been already, so I could be completely wrong. I almost feel like the lime green messed it up, which is sad because I love that lime green. But maybe it was just a bit too much. So I like this blue with the purple and the pink. I don't particularly love that. I do love that I can just use that as an eraser though. That's kind of nice, isn't it? All right. Just fill that back in. Where did I put my faithful little straw? Here it is. I'm gonna try spinning this one more time. All right, guys, I think that's it. I will give you a close-up. Let me know what you think. Leave me a thumbs up if you have a second. Leave me a comment if you have some thoughts on this. I kind of think my gold could have been darker and would have been just as pretty. And I'm not sure I like the lime green with this particular painting style. Just want to soften that up just a little bit by taking some of that color right out. There we go. I do love that you can kind of fiddle with these a bit. All right, I think I'm done. I know I've said that more than once, but I think I'm done. I will take you guys in for a close-up and you can let me know what you think about this one, guys. I think I may have to try it on a larger one, minus the lime green. Or maybe lime green and blue here and pink and purple here. Maybe separate it a little more. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you on the next one.